for the monthly update. Today we are at Cane Creek Landing. We're looking across actually at Peninsula Point South. We have lot 21 listed over there. If you see the piece of property where it's been cleared out, they're getting ready to build a house on lot 20. And we've got the house to the left of it. In fact, by the camera, you may even see our sign across the way. It has a nice little sandy beach, under 200,000 with a big time view, and you've got a landing in close proximity to give you nice access to the lake. And there's a beautiful island over there straight across where you see the sandy beach areas, which is nice. That's one of the larger islands, obviously on Lake Keowee, that'll never be developed. Very nice. But I tell you one thing, let's talk about this. Man, it is still hot. Here we are, October 1st. It's going to hit 90 degrees again, and by Thursday, October the 3rd, it's supposed to be 96, 97, 90 again on Friday. But then, hey, I think fall's coming. High 78 on the weekend and back down in the upper 50s at night, so I cannot wait. And funny thing is, I was talking about this the other day, it will be a while because the water is so warm now, and here we are in October, and it's obviously not getting any cooler, that I guarantee you probably by January 1st you'll still be able to swim in this lake if the outside temperature were nice, because it's going to be comfortable hopefully by then. So kind of neat, because there was one Christmas that during the week we were at the lake house and it was in the 70s that week, and I was actually pulling the kids around on the jet ski on a raft because the outside temperature was 72 to 75 degrees that week, and the water was still warm enough to do it. So you wouldn't think of that during Christmas vacation, but it was kind of cool to be able to use Lake Keowee at that time of the year. So maybe that'll happen this year as well. All right, go back to our numbers as we always do. Waterfront homes right now active 137. 35 waterfront homes are under contract. 149 have sold this year compared to 159 last year by this time. The average sales price is $886,971. The average price last year was $904,590. So we got about an $18,000 difference there. So we're looking at 2% roughly down at this point. And lot wise, going to waterfronts, we still have over 300 waterfront lots available, 344, 18 pending, and this is the stat that kind of jumps out at me. We have 108 sold this year compared to 137 last year, so quite a drop in the number of sales. And again, I think a couple factors there. The first 4 months of the year, a lot of rain, so we didn't really have much activity at all. Then it kind of picked up there for a while, and it certainly slowed back down some in the fall. So if you are a waterfront lot buyer, like we pointed out over here at lot 21, we also have lot 13 in that cove. This a fairly flat lot with a long view out this way, both under $200,000. So there's still some great options on this lake. In fact, this past weekend I went to Lake Lanier just outside of Atlanta. A friend of mine just recently, a year or two ago, bought a lot that was extremely steep into Lake Lanier, and he thought it was a bargain at $320,000. I'm telling you, both of those lots are actually better than what he owns, and we're talking not quite half the price, but one of them's $199 and another one's $179, so darn close to it here on Lake Keowee, which after looking at Lake Lanier, very nice lake, but a lot more boat traffic on that lake than you're going to find here, and this is a prettier lake. So a couple reasons you may want to get out here soon, because again, if you go back to 2007, it cost $300,000 to put your foot in the water. And obviously one day we will get back there, so you want to be on this side of it. So give us a call if you want to get out there and start looking for some properties. It is October, it's going to cool off, so it's a great time to get out and view anything that we have. We've had a couple new houses come on the market recently that have also sold very quickly. So people going in the winter, now's a good time to buy as well, because you know sometimes the sellers don't want to hold them over the winter months, because it definitely will slow down just like it did last year. So Tigers 5-0 have kind of on that same path they were last year. Had a little struggle with North Carolina this past weekend, just like they had a struggle with Syracuse last year. Not to worry, they will pull it together. As Dabo says, it is a marathon to the finish, not a sprint. We feel okay about that. So all you Tiger fans, don't get concerned. It'll get better. We're going to be there at the end. You got any questions? Give us a call, 800-682-9098. Look forward to seeing you next month, and maybe by November the 1st, I might even have a jacket on by then instead of shorts and sweating while we stand out here. See you next month.